I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the USAssassin's team.
Yeah, this is USAssassin. They bout the action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the elite government task force. Whole team is official, what more could you ask for? Yeah, this is USAssassin. You don't want drama, if they pull up, they blasting. Monsters of the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got Bazooka Dog, and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Slipper is a reptilian, alien, 3 snakes for a tongue. You don't wanna mess with him. Sensei Steel, who is so mysterious, martial artist and trainer, swift with the kicks. Zero Face is a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Takeout is a fast shooter, fast draw. Kirby is the Lone Ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Rafe, second in command, yes indeed. Who's the brains of the team? A super ninja at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is USAssassin. Yeah, this is USAssassin. Let's go.
What happens to your favorite comic book characters when their series are canceled? A group of heroes break into the real world to track down their creator and demand to finish their stories so they can fulfill their destinies. Written by Mark Poulton, writer and co-creator of Graveyard Shift. With art by Cesar Madaro. Comes this beautifully illustrated 80-page graphic novel. Featuring a jam cover by the legendary George Perez and Cesar Madaro. Loose Threads. Back it. Only on Indiegogo.
To the the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop, I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. Primetime Poulton, keep it entertaining. You already knowin', outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, US Assassin, doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is Primetime Poulton. This is Primetime Poulton. Let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It's the Moral Compass, Poppy, and this is Revolution Live. And I'm here all by myself. Hojo, our guest, is going to join me in a few minutes. I don't have any co-hosts here. And as I was watching the intro, I thought, I'm going to probably have to do this show by myself. Then I got a message from Chris Graves, and he said, hey, you going to share the link or what? So I forgot to send my co-hosts the link. Hopefully that they have it now. I know Enrico Botta already told me he couldn't make this week. Sean Ahrendt is in Scranton for a wedding, so he won't be here as well. So I'm hoping on Chris joining me and possibly Mike McMahon. But if not, we'll carry on the show without him because I'm never alone because I always have Mark Poulton in the house. Mark shared the link for Hojo's Mythicals 2 on Fund My Comic. Thank you, Mark, for sharing the links. We also have Corey Barton in the house. Hey, everyone. Jay Dredd, what's up? Corey says a lot of intro stuff. That's because I make a lot of books, Corey. A lot of books. Corey says, whoa, he saw some babes. Yeah, I make some books with babes in them. And Jay Dredd says, I finally backed that exclusive Fund My Comic variant cover for Writhe Payne. Thank you, Jay Dredd. I appreciate it. Speaking of exclusive covers, the Black Friday sale started over at Haunted Pizza. We're going to get right into it. We have, first up, Black Friday deal. We have the Golden Era Holiday Bundle. Get the Golden Era comic book, the Goldie Slam Buddy, the Brett Waters Slam Buddy, the Golden Era Magnet, all of this for $60. Basically, you're getting the magnet and comic for free. I was just at the Monster Factory, their home promotion, this past Saturday. Goldie and Brett, they tore the house down. It was the Golden Era exploded. They battled each other over the Monster Factory Championship. Hell of a match. Incredible, man. Over 30 minutes. It was just a great show all around, but those two killed it. One other exclusive I want to get into. Black Friday exclusive over at HauntedPizzaLLC.com. And that is our Ocean City Comic Con exclusive cover for Coney Waves, the black and white edition. This is Irene Strakolsky black and white cover to the black and white edition. Only $25. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. These books are supposed to arrive from the printer December 1st. So if you can't make it to Ocean City Comic Con, just order from the online store. My Coney Waves co-creator, Dexter Weeks, he will sign all the books along with myself. And yeah, we're going to start fulfilling Coney Waves very soon in the next, probably in the next week. So very exciting. And that'll do it for the exclusives. Oh, let me drop the link for the Coney book. Unless I already did it. I don't know. Getting old. But I'll drop it again. And we have our guest here. We got Hojo in the house. Hey, man. Thanks for joining me tonight.
What's up, Mark? Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. My pleasure, man. This is our second appearance here, right? I believe we promoted Mythicals 1 a while back.
Yeah. Feels like so long ago.
Yeah, but same year. Like this is your second campaign, right? Second book.
Yep.
Yeah.
I launched my first book February 24th.
Wow. So you're putting in the work, man.
Head down, books out.
And here he is, Chris Graves. I was going to blame you, Chris, but it's on me.
Yeah, no shit. Your production team's dog shit over there.
Oh, man, I'll have to get on my assistant, Chris.
Yeah, get on him.
You know, clearly I didn't make the mistake, and I didn't. It wasn't me
never.
who didn't send you the link. Corey Barton says, how many intros is there? I don't know, probably like a dozen.
Not enough.
Not enough, exactly. We got more books that we'll be putting out, so
Yeah.
we'll have to add those intros to the.
What's your
the
goddamn
little-
problem, Corey?
Yeah.
Intros, man. We're gonna have titties in some of them. It's coming, brother. I promise.
I know.
We got Nicholas Gear in the house. What's up, Nicholas? Sign up for Relentless Tin Soldier 3. We're launching US Assassin 4 and Relentless Tin Soldier 3 at the same time. It's going to be a joint launch.
Oh,
If you back both campaigns, you get an exclusive 3-card trading card set that goes along with the new US Assassin set we'll be putting out. Here he's already starting. Chris Graves is a name you can trust. God bless Chris Graves and God bless America.
You're goddamn right.
Mark Penguin, your heel turn is probably the worst story of the year. Revolution time, absolutely. I think we're all caught up.
Where's Sean at on this fine evening?
Sean is in Scranton getting ready to be the best man for his cousin's wedding, if you can believe that.
Oh.
Isn't this the one who's trying to stop?
Yeah. I can imagine Sean giving the best man speech. It'll be like Andrew Dice Clay.
I
Hickory
know.
dickory dock.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she was a whore, but she fucked a lot of dudes.
Yeah, no, Sean is not, he wasn't thrilled about having to travel
all been
during
there.
Thanksgiving weekend.
I can't blame him.
What a
fucking
trooper,
sucks.
though.
He's a good sport.
Yeah. But he's here in spirit, Chris. As long as he's in our heart, he's here with us. So Hojo, like I said earlier, you're putting in the work.
Yeah, man.
Mythicals 2 out the same year as you launched Mythicals 1. What did you learn from the first
Watch the overhead, stretch goals, research all that, streamlined a few things, like I was in the Army, so after this I take like an AAR as like an after action review. Did like an autopsy, what worked and what didn't, and then just tried to go with what did work and then cut out the stuff that doesn't and get my story out there. We changed interior artists. Things are, I have the look that I had in my head, so we're good to go. Working with a lot of great artists. Everybody's just super friendly and happy to help out, and they're into the concept, and got a lot of returning backers. So doing
That's
it.
great, man.
That's great. A CG success story. It's awesome to hear from a new creator. Nicholas Gear says Ice Pick is on the Graves payroll. Absolutely, Mark Penguin can be bought.
All I provide is entertainment and art.
So you're saying he has a cheap price,
That's it.
Yeah.
although Chris Graves' artwork isn't cheap, not at all.
Nice
So
backtrack.
let's the one thing I remember from Mythicals 1 that stands out is you had an excellent trailer.
Yeah. Like I kind of went Michael Jackson's Thriller with that one. And, so with this one, we scaled it back because, like I said, animation, that ain't cheap. Hand drawn animation, that ain't cheap. But I kept the same concept. I kind of developed a brand. Like it'll be scary and it's serious, but then there's like that signature humor that go throughout it. Like if you watch the first trailer, you'll get the second trailer for sure because it's almost like a sequel, but like a quick little boom, 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 Michael Bay trailer sequel.
Yeah, that's what stood out to me from the first one. That was the humor. Nicholas Gear says art ain't cheap. He's correct. I took it back. Corey Barton says I seen Hojo's book has some nicely drawn babes.
That's the Barton seal of approval right there.
Yeah. And Jay Dredd says, let's see Hojo's trailer. Yep, I'm going to bring the campaign up. We're going to dive right into it. Mythicals 2 on Fund My Comic. I believe you also just launched the Kickstarter as well, right, Hojo?
Yeah, I funded in a couple days there. Set a small goal, same goal as I did with Fund My Comic. Just it's not really about money. It's about eyes. You know, I'm doing
Yeah.
some conventions in the beginning of the year, some small stuff, and just. But then I've got it direct sales to a couple comic shops in the state. So you know,
Nice.
we're doing. You know, crowdfunding can't be your main source of meeting people. Like you guys went to SpawnCon. I'm sure you guys got a lot of great new fans there. So
Yeah, met a lot of new fans. We're doing Ocean City Comic Con December 9th. So, yeah, Comic Cons has been a big hot topic in CG. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to see more and more people doing them. All right, Mythicals 2. Let's check out the trailer.
I told that moron not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape. No matter, let's get started. Here we are, Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. And the soldier who cannot stop talking, a magician with money issues, and a vampire with a checkered past. But there are other teammates she's yet to meet. One in particular might be a little bit shocking for her. I do hope she's not allergic. Back it today, won't you? Like right meow.
Killer art, man. You said you changed the artist.
yeah, interior we went with we're keeping it all in Brazil now.
Oh.
So like they say, art ain't cheap. American art ain't cheap. Like Dillard, he did the werewolf cover. He ain't cheap, but like I'm trying to get as many people that it's a marketing thing. Like Dillard's a well-known guy, so I'm gonna get a cover by him. So boom. But the interior artist, like I wanted to work with him on the first book, and it didn't work out. And so this one, it kind of worked out because him and the inker are friends, which helps. They work together a lot.
Okay.
So
Nice.
like he was like, "Well, I'm free." I was like, "Okay, that's great." And he sent me, like, I had him kind of redraw a couple pages from the first book. I was like, "Yes," because he was like, "I could improve it on this." I was like, "Yes," and his architecture is just like, it's crazy, which was kind of important to the book because once you get into like the inner sanctum, it's this gigantic like Gothic type architecture on the inside.
Very cool.
Was there any hesitation on switching artists since the first campaign was successful?
I mean, kind of, but at the end, I felt like this was the best direction for the book.
Yeah.
Because the colorist now, like it's the same colorist, but you kind of can't tell because it almost looks like a different book. But he's like this all works in harmony now. It's like the way I see it is like it's like being in a band. Like I'm a big Rush fan, so like the first album rocks. It's great. It's like it's a nice heavy metal kind of like Led Zeppelin vibe. But the second album, Fly By Night, when they added Neil Peart to drums, that's when it was like, yes, this is like a Ferrari now. Like we were a Mustang GT, but now we're a Ferrari. So I mean, and he digs the story, and like it's kind of like a time thing too. Like deadlines, this is a business now.
Yeah. Speaking of Corey Barton seal of approval, this cover definitely has the babe factor on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Covered by Oliver.
He's a
Isabedra?
Bedra. I saw him. He did something for Joe Sontag, and he wasn't even done. He's like, it's just a sketch. I was like, that's just a sketch. And then he showed me like the fitness. I was like, okay. It's like, when you want to work together here in like a couple months, because I try to plan everything in advance, so I'm not scrambling because I know a lot of people have lives. Like he doesn't even draw comics it's almost like a hobby for him. He's in the fashion industry.
Yeah. Beautiful cover.
Yeah. And like color wise, I was like, I kind of wanted to have like almost like a watercolor look. So it's pretty tight. And that's Samuel, the smart ass.
So tell us about Mythicals picks up after the first issue.
Yeah, right the next day, actually. Like, she gets recruited by Level M. Like, they investigate supernatural threats, and like she was the case that night. The next day, this is her first day at work. And so we get to meet more team members. She gets to go see, like, what she does on a day-to-day basis. and we get an exorcism from the guy from the night before. It's basically book 1 and book 2 is like a 2-part pilot. It's like a 2-hour long thing. This introduces you to the world. Then after this, it's just like a day in. Each day is like a day in the life, like a different case, but it all connects at the end.
Gotcha.
And so like we went with like an Invincible type look, like a kind of a restrained colors. And this wraparound right here is just, I mean, it's,
this is insane.
I can't say anything else.
I remember seeing this on Twitter. This is a fantastic wraparound cover.
Like just the inks on that, when I dropped that, it was like that was the most likes I've ever gotten on a tweet.
Got some awesome trading cards by Eric Hodson and Stephanie Renee.
Yeah, the werewolf one's gonna be metal.
Oh, excellent.
Cool.
So you're writing a team book. Does your military background come into play?
Yeah, eventually. It's especially like if you're in the military, you'll notice like certain verbiage and like something like hand gestures and protocol, what they call TTP, like tactics, techniques, and procedures and stuff like that. We'll get into all that in the future.
Got your John Dillard cover right here.
Yeah, and that's like my Incredible Hulk homage because I'm a big Hulk fan. That's like
That's killer.
353.
Very nice.
Like you don't really see like the 3-stage transformations much anymore.
Looks great. And I love how everyone's doing the Fund My Comic little.
Yeah, it's a good little
marketing
like a
ploy,
little gang.
Yeah. There's a Writhe Payne one as well.
Yeah, I saw that one. That's good.
And every campaign, I said it, needs some piece of 6 a.m. artwork. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, like he contacted me like after I launched, and he was like, "Dude, I'm just now seeing this." I thought, "Oh my god!" He's like, "I'll do it right now." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm so stupid when it comes to DMs." I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, sometimes Twitter, like, and I've noticed too, like, I won't get it. I'll see it, like, it's not highlighted, and I'll go down through. I'm like, well, I didn't respond to this. I didn't see this. So,
yeah, Mark's great though with all the artwork he's done for everyone.
Yeah.
When he finally launches Starfetched, I think everyone needs to show up for that book.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll be day one for that one. It looks cool because I got like little kids too.
Meet the team. You're the writer, editor, Lee Byron Carver, pencils Alexandre Nascimento, inks Everson Lirio, colors Diego Albuquerque, and letters Rick Joseph.
Yep.
Other than the pencils, are the rest the returning?
Yep, we're bringing
team?
them all back. Yep.
Nice.
I was very happy with everything.
Now, you said, you cut out the things that didn't work from the first campaign. What were some of the things you realized that just
I think it was too many
you?
stretch goals. Like I think I tried to use it as a marketing ploy to get people to buy more, like by offering more.
Yeah.
And at that point, the market was so saturated. I think that people were like, "Yeah, there are 10 other books I need to back." Right. And now there are 20 other books people need to back. So, like, you just want the art, you just want the book, and that's what you're gonna get. Like, like I said, if we get to 10K, that's gonna be a cool stretch goal.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it's not going to be a lot of bookmarks being made and like merchandise being made. Like, I mean, it sold well. I bought a lot of it, and it's going to be for conventions and stuff too. But, like realizing that, I guess I wasn't at that level at the point, but it was good to buy ahead of time. Now that I think about it, but I don't need to. Like, I'm not going to do T-shirts. There's no reason for me to do T-shirts. But once once people ring this issue, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, like you said, if you're doing conventions and you're trying to bring in new people, all these freebies and giveaways will help bring people over to your table.
Yeah, because I bought a bunch of those standees too, and so like I'll get people to sign up for the mailing list there. Like you can have a sticker or a standee or something, whatever.
Hojo, where are you located? What are some of the conventions you're doing?
I'm down in Virginia, so I'll do it's called Big Lick Comic Con, so it's gonna be like up in Northern Virginia. Yeah, I said it's like their comic store used to be a lesbian bar, but they liked the name so much they kept it around. But, so, and I'm doing like a card and comic convention. Like the guy that owns the LCS. He's a creator too. He does like some kind of like a young adult type comic.
Mm.
And he said he did all the comic creators he saw there last year because it was the first one. He said they did great. Everybody did great because people in this area are just like, oh, we don't want that dumb shit that they're making at the bookstores now. Like we don't like the Marvel and DC. Like we don't want that. Like where comic books aren't even in stores anymore. What happened to that? I'm like, that stopped in like the early 2000s. It was a long time ago, man. It was a long time ago. And so people don't even know about it.
Let's go through your tiers. So first off, your 108 backers over $5,000. Like you said, funded day one. Also have a Kickstarter going on, which funded right away as well. $13, you get the Dillard cover.
I think they're having like some problems. The Isabedra cover is not like on there anymore, but just if you want it, just let me know. Like they just introduced a new you can sort these things now, like by where you want them.
Yeah.
And I think like it dropped like that one or something, or it's hidden or something, but they're working on it.
$15, you have the wraparound cover.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful. Did we say how many pages is Mythicals 2?
Oh, this one's 26.
Nice.
Yeah, Mythicals one was 24. So like I didn't raise the price, and I gave you 2 extra pages because this villain scene was just too juicy. I couldn't let it go. I was like, oh, I have to do this, and this. So, but
$35, triple threat. Get all 3 covers of issue 2, the wraparound, the Dillard cover, and the Oliver cover. Very nice. $1 add-on item only. Oh, this is your 6 a.m. sticker from the first campaign. Very nice.
Yep.
Oh, very cool.
Another add-on, $10. This is, what are we looking at here?
That's the black and white edition of the first issue, and you got
Okay.
a sketch cover on the back. It's blank on the back.
Awesome. And another add-on.
You can get both issues of the first one because I mean it's hard to decide between the Gilmore cover and the Dan Daw cover. Dan knocked it out of the park, and that helped too. Like on the first campaign, like this, I see a lot of people who have 10 covers but they don't have 2 good ones. When I'm browsing some campaigns, I'm like, you don't need all that. Just get 2 or 3 good ones. I don't think I'll ever have more than 3.
It seems like a big Kickstarter thing. It's like,
oh my gosh,
they'll go A through fucking K on fucking covers, man.
Yeah, I think like they'll do like 5 of them, and then the other 5 are just like the nude versions of the first ones. Whatever, dude.
Another add-on, $10.
Yeah, you got like a beer koozie, a patch, and a magnet.
Nice.
Beer koozie. Nice.
Yeah, and that turned out well. It says, I drink and I read comics. What do you do?
Very nice.
Right there with you.
$12 trading card set number 2. And that the Werewolf's Metal card you said?
Yes, sir.
$8 PDF of book 2. Digital catch-up $15. PDF of the first 2 issues.
Mm-hmm.
$60. Get all 6 issues of the Mythicals.
Every
that's both
cover.
covers of issue 1 along with the black and white version, and all 3 covers of issue 2. $70. Yet another collector's box. With this, you get all 3 copies of issue 2, trading card set. Number 2, Eric Ninotowski pinup, colored by Hojo. Fund My Comic sticker, Samuel acrylic standee, Adam Miller metal print. Very nice.
And I have the standees. They already arrived. So that's pretty cool.
Awesome. $200, original pencils number 1. Some original artwork from Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful artwork.
Yep. And somebody snagged the other one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. What was the $400 item that sold?
It was like a drawn-in tier.
Oh, nice. So yeah, lots of
Tom,
tiers.
Tom Tuttle got that one. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Oh, he's a great
Yeah.
supporter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah, so-
you got a lot of stories for this?
Yeah, it's 13 issues, and
Oh, okay,
it's
cool.
pretty much done. It's gonna be like a double-sized finale. I've gotten 6 issues already written, and it's all plotted out. So like, I mean, I know how it ends. It's as far as I'm done in my mind. It's done.
You plan on keeping the same pace because it seems like you're just. It just
I
seems
think
you
like
one ended
man.
and then this came.
I know, brother. I'm in my early 40s. It's starting to. I got small kids, and I was talking with a couple buddies, and I was like, man, I think we'll do at this point. Like, there was a proof of concept here. Obviously, we'll just do a 9-month interval. 8-9 months. Just roll on because you're gonna get your books. And I think a mistake too is I think I closed everything down way too early. I should have just kept all the in demand done until maybe 24 hours before I launched this or something. So,
well, it's good to get that first one out.
Yeah,
they know. People know they're getting their stuff, man.
Yeah, because I fulfilled in like under 5 months.
Yeah, I remember it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I closed down my in-demand stores probably earlier than most people. Just for me, I don't know. I just like having nothing hanging over my head that there's nothing ever outstanding.
Well, I forgot that there's a section in there that you have to move everything to fulfill, and I just did that like a week ago. I've been done with Indiegogo since July.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you have to, Chris, I don't know if you're aware with this, but every backer, it says like active, then you have to change it to fulfilled when you mail it out.
Oh, fuck.
So,
yeah.
Because the only reason I knew about it is I got a alert that somebody changed their address. I was like, what? Did I not send their book out? I looked at my little Excel spreadsheet and looked at the date. I was like, I fucking sent their book out like 4 months ago.
We got B.A. Turner in the house. What's up, B.A.? Thanks for joining us. Hail jabronis.
Fighting words.
Sheldon Martin in the house. Nothing beats a juicy villain scene.
That's true.
Yeah.
So besides Mythicals, since you're putting them out at a good pace, do you have any other IPs rattling around that you're thinking about?
Yeah, I got a couple. Like, I mean, I'll go the graphic novel route will be my like next logical step, I would say. Like, I got a couple. I'm trying to decide which one to do first. But I've gotten 2 writing commissions already. I did a story for Justin Belmont. It's like kind of like a comedy,
nice,
kind of like a CG Ren and Stimpy. And then I did like a straight horror, like HBO Tales from the Crypt, like no guardrails, because it's like the Mythicals is kind of like PG-13, and this is like rated R, like Texas. This is like what I do now. It's like would be considered the Monster Squad, and what I just wrote for him is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre level. So it's like for Broken Compass, like James Rock and all those guys.
Very cool.
So, so I mean, it's people were reaching out and like, hey, can you do this? And like, I write fast. I mean, I don't know if I trust myself to be the editor now, but if you give me an editor and just I can roll with it, comes natural to me. Like I have ideas all the time. I just don't have the time to do everything.
Mm-hmm. Now you mentioned, you have some ideas of your own. You might go the graphic novel route. Do you think you would complete the 13 issues of Mythicals first, or you might sprinkle those new ideas in there?
Yeah, I would love to be able to get enough like extra money at the end to just kind of like work on it and chip away at it. Kind of like like if you ever do, if any of you guys ever like recorded music or anything, if you're musicians, like you'll lay down a little guitar track and then you'll expand on it, and then you'll be like, all right, then I'm gonna go back and just add a bass line and add a drum to it. And so eventually, like I'll bring it together. I have a short story I did. It's like about 3,000 words, kind of like a dark fantasy thing, like this like big revenge story about this barbarian that goes to kill this monster that killed his daughter, and but to be able to do that, costs money. Like art ain't cheap. As
Good
I
art.
heard earlier.
Good art ain't cheap.
So, something like that. But I think a lot of people are doing like partnerships, like, split the proceeds or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be down, I'd be down for stuff like that. I like working with people. I like talking with the artists. I never had this growing up, like I had to hide my nerddom and be like the alpha army dude. Like, I don't read that shit. But but it's cool. But yeah, I would like to sprinkle it in and maybe just like drop that, and then that would be able to fund the next couple floppies. That'd be a good thing to do. But I was told by a couple people, like, oh, you don't want to do that because it'll scatter your mind, and you'll have to be promoting two different things. And you'd be like, well, fuck, I forgot what stream is for what IP. But,
you gotta talk to the moral compass, man. That's his forte.
From a like creative standpoint, I love just bouncing around from different IP to IP. I think if I was writing Graveyard Shift, just Graveyard Shift all the time, it might get a little boring. But I can bounce from a more serious book like Graveyard Shift to something, a little more fun like USAssassin, or something silly like Sea Dog. It's I don't know. I think it's good. You get to flex different creative muscles.
I think that was good with these writing commissions to get that, And I'm still writing the other, like the graphic novel and all that. So that's I actually have been taking time apart. Like I haven't written a single word on the Mythicals other than the revisions on the script. Probably in about 4 months.
Sheldon Martin says R-rated Tales from the Crypt. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
We got Keely Chow in the house. New name. What's up, Keely? Thanks for joining us.
Seen them around.
So, Hojo, Thanksgiving tomorrow. Chris, I blew his mind the other day. I told him I do not like turkey. Are you a turkey fan?
I got one brining in my beer fridge right now. I was doing it like, no, not this time. Like we're roasting it. There's gonna be too many people here. But I was in Georgia. I've had deep fried turkey.
Oh man, I remember the first time we tried that shit.
We
pulled it out of the brine. We're fucking whiskey and fucking beard in, right? We pull it right out of the brine, put that motherfucker right in that hot oil, and then my buddy had the bright idea, fucking here, let's just throw water on it, right? He comes out, bucket of water, and it just sent all this fucking oil, like this fire-ridden oil, across my fucking yard. Yeah, it was a good time though. Turkey came out good afterwards.
Good bird. If you have
deep fried turkey sounds good.
It's fucking it is good.
It's a whole nother level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I guess it's the dryness of
but see, that's why you brine it, man. It doesn't get dry.
This motherfucker gets a Christmas vacation turkey, fucking cuts the thing out, just opens up all dry and shit. Nah, man, you need to. That explains a lot, brother.
Yeah.
Sheldon says not a fan of turkey. Why? What happened? I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. Where'd the turkey touch you, Mark? What the fuck?
Yeah. That's all I did all day was like I got the brine together and I like put it in there and the brine came out of the bucket. And I was like, fuck, I gotta clean all this up. My kids are upstairs. I'm like, the movie's over. I was like, son of a bitch. And so I cleaned all that up, and then after that I made an apple pie for like 4 hours.
Oh, did you do the video?
No, but I documented. It's on my Twitter account. Like I did a freaking lattice, bro. It was intense.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you do the egg wash glaze?
What?
The egg wash glaze on top?
No, my kid's allergic to eggs, so we use milk.
Oh, okay. All right.
Speaking of video, Hojo, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but I don't use it that much. I did a short, so I've been trying to do that. Graham Nolan's been meaning to get back to me on the Hawk World when he did the reboot or whatever they did before 0 Hour. I had some questions for him. I was going to incorporate that into my short, but he's super busy. But normally I just keep my trailers on there, but like I come out and hang out. I'm a Gen Xer, man. I bum off of other people's YouTube channels. I don't have time. I have time to do my own.
We got Survive Infinity 0088 in the house. What's up?
What's up?
Nice.
So before we start wrapping this up, Hojo, anything else you would like people to know about the Mythicals too?
It really issue 2, like, I mean, if you bought issue 1, like, it was like, oh, that's cool, it's different, like, but it gave you like a little inside the keyhole type view. This one, like, we don't open the door, we kick the door down, and this one, after this, you really see what it's all about, and we get the ball rolling to where we can do these Indiana Jones adventures across the world and find these artifacts. But it's a unique story.
Yeah.
You know.
And how far along are you in this one?
This is issue 2, so like we'll
like production wise.
I think there's 7 pages, 8 pages penciled. I think he's got 6 inked, and we got 5 colored. So the goal, and when I say goal, the goal is to have it by Christmas fully ready to be lettered. He said it'd only take a week.
Nice.
So we'll probably go to print the beginning of the year.
And you have
things work fast when you got a floppy.
Man. Yeah, estimated shipping of March 15th, which that'll be here right before you know it. November It has just flown by.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Fucking years flying by, man.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking because when we started Writhe Payne was about a fucking year ago.
Yeah.
And then
and
next thing you know, it's done. It's colored.
On lettering. Yeah,
man, it's fucking crazy.
And when you hold it in your hands, you're like, oh god, it's all worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I do that every night, but I don't know.
Yeah. Hey-o.
I'm like hey, I'm the dirty dad joke guy. So
All right. Before we wrap this up, Hojo, where can people find you at?
You can find me on the Twitters, Hojo Mythicals. Can't be hard. Ain't 2 of us. At least it better not be. Facebook, I guess. H. Wayne Desper. Instagram, South River Studios. It's not hard to find me. I'm usually mainly on Twitter, though. It's quicker that way.
Sheldon Martin says time is crazy.
Yes.
Chris, where can people find you at?
Yeah, X or Twitter, whatever you call that, the Grave_site, TikTok, Instagram, Chris_GravesArt, Facebook, Chris Graves, streaming here, Revolutions Wednesday, 7:00, and hanging with Matt Barr on Mondays. I forget what time, 6:00?
6:00 pre-King, awesome.
6:00 pre-Kings. And yeah, man. Some cool stuff coming up, but I can't mention it yet. So
what about Sundays, Chris? The show that your book is named after, the Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club.
Listen, I mean, I figured you'd bring it up, but I don't always show up to that until like the Eagle season's done. So
you're not going to watch Nutcracker Massacre? Is that what you're telling me?
Ooh.
Depends what time the Eagles play, man. You fucking know this.
Oh Jesus, you're an Eagles fan.
It is the fucking.
All right, I gotta go.
What the fuck are you? Are you Dallas or something?
No, my wife's an Eagles fan. I gotta fucking hear it all day tomorrow.
Yeah, atta girl.
her whole family. I'm a Jets fan, so my season
died
4 plays into the fucking season. So I'm all
about
Rangers hockey.
You got our one loss. It's from you guys.
I know. I'm gonna rub it in all day tomorrow. I'm you lost to Zach Wilson. Eat some turkey.
Listen, spoiler alert. I don't give a fuck. That movie, god fucking awful, man.
What, Nutcracker Massacre?
Yeah, dude.
You watched it?
I tried. Yeah, I watched the motherfucker.
I'm so proud of you, Chris.
And then I fell asleep.
You can take the week off. The fact that you just tried to watch it, I'm impressed.
Then I woke up, and it still sucked. It put me back to sleep. I'm like, holy fuck, this movie stinks. Wait, did you watch it yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
When do you see the opening kill, dude? They message me when you see that. That's fucking
Jay Dredd says Eagles.
Dredd, don't start your shit.
Mark Pengren says Happy Thanksgiving, Mark, Chris, and Hojo.
Yeah, same to you, man.
Thanksgiving to you, buddy.
Sheldon says Happy Thanksgiving as well. Guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Coney Waves. Coney Waves in demand right now on Indiegogo. Books arrive December 1st, so we're going to be fulfilling that very soon. Get the Ocean City Comic Con exclusive right now on hauntedpizzallc.com. It's part of our Black Friday deals. Also get the Golden Era holiday bundle, the 2 Slam Buddies, the comic book, The Magnet for $60. Writhe Payne on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. We're putting the finishing touches on the letters. We'll have that off to the printer some point in December. And this Sunday, Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club, talking about Nutcracker Massacre. Chris can have the day off if he wants, because he actually attempted to watch
to do the homework.
And I'm so proud of him. Great job, Chris.
Thanks, man. I feel blessed. Listen, Nutcracker is pretty fitting, because I would have rather sat there and punched myself in the balls for fucking an hour and a half than fucking watch that movie. Yeah.
Well, there's your review right there.
Yeah, that's my fucking review. Yeah,
I'll just
clip it.
Yeah, clip that. I want to thank Mark Poulton for sharing the links, and we will see you guys Sunday. Hojo, thanks again for joining us.
Yeah, man.
You're
Thanks
welcome
for
here
having me.
anytime, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.